The Breakdown of the Chi, Season 2, Episode 1 Eruptions. Brandon's business is going as he's driving around the city selling tacos. More and more customers are coming, and they were impressed about his cooking skills. Even the officer that wanted to give him a ticket for illegal parking, but he ended up bribing him with the delicious tacos. Later that night, as he was going back home after a long day of work, a young boy shows up pointing Brandon with a gun and tells him to give him the keys for the food truck, and then left. Emmett is late for a meeting, but he says he will reschedule. His mom tells him that he's not serious and he needs to find a place to stay since she's moving out and selling the house. Kevin's mom took Kevin to a therapist since she knows Kevin witnessed the murder of Coogie. Brandon is stressed and tells Jerica that the food truck is not insured, and she tells him to find another job so that he can fix his problems. Presentation day at school, and Maisha was the one who opened the presentation. As she was presenting, the school bell rings, and the teacher tells Kevin he's the one who is presenting tomorrow when they come back. Kevin doesn't have a plan, and Papa shows Kevin a sketch of a volcano and tells him to present about it. Jake shows up, and he still doesn't see eye to eye with Kevin. They ask Maisha to help them build a volcano, but she demands too much and gave them the list. Brandon went to his parents' house, and his father tells him that his mom went to her sister's house. Brandon tells his father that he was robbed. His father also tells him to find a new job and gives Brandon a gun for protection. Emmett went to his girlfriend's house asking for a place to stay, but she tells him that she can't since she lives with her parents. As he was going, she gave him a protein bars. Jada is taking care of Ronnie's grandmother since he's in jail. As they were talking, the eviction people knocked and tells them to look for a new place to stay. They want to use the property for their projects. Brandon brought back the gun to Reg, but Reg tells him to keep it since he looks like he needs it, and they are not done with their business. Emmett slept at Sonny's restaurant, and he's still looking for a place to stay. He slept on a train, and Tiffany's brothers wakes him up and started punching him, telling him not to bother Tiffany and the baby. Papa tried to fix the beef between Kevin and Jake. He gave them boxing gloves so that they can solve their problem. They fought, but at the end they became friends again. Ronnie and his friend are training, and he tells his friend about his military life. Brandon went to an interview, and the owner lives his cooking skills, but she tells him that he needs to have a story and know why he started cooking so that people can relate to his food. Later that night, he found his food truck, and Jerica helps him to clean the food truck. He tells Jerica that he didn't find the job since his cooking doesn't have a background. Emmett went to his mom's house and begged to come back. He doesn't have a plan, and he's homeless. Kevin, Jake, and Papa stole a volcano at the library, and they presented it, and Maisha tells them she knows they stole it from the library, and she wants everything on the list she gave them. Ronnie is starting to get addicted to drugs in jail as he was waiting for the trial. Emmett went to his dad's house as his last option. Brandon started to find his reason why he started cooking, and he's seeing Coogie as his inspiration. Ronnie's grandmother got a knock, and she opened the door. He started hitting her so badly. Kevin went to the therapist, and he can't speak about his problems because he's not comfortable talking about it. They ask him what does he want to be when he grows up, and he says he likes basketball. He will like to play it if he grows. The therapist was surprised about the if part.